Hello and welcome to Chasing the Target. What a day, what a day. There is a big smile on Mustafa's face and my face because Manchester is red. I know we are a cricket channel, but today we're going to talk about the football match as well. But there was a lot of cricket as well. We had cricket in Dubai, we had a cricket in South Africa, we had women's cricket in South Africa, we had Ireland, Zimbabwe, we have the India match tomorrow. We had a lot of cricket today, which we're going to discuss. I have with me the usual host, but today the co-host because he's drained out of energy. His head is currently right in Old Trafford right now. He's excited. He's tired, but yeah, here he is. Mustafa, how are you feeling, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Over the moon, man. Over the moon. What a day. What a match. That football game was something else. Really enjoyed it, man.
Yeah. Tomorrow, Thiruvananthapuram, nothing to play for. I'm just going to quickly cut to the chase because we are chasing the target and the target is cricket. So nothing to play for at much, but I would really want to see a whitewash, and given the current situation of the team, it's well balanced, but I would say rest a few players, maybe rest Umran Malik, rest a few big ones, let them have a day off, let them chill out in Kerala, get some massages, go on some boats, look at the sights, but give the chances to the likes of Arshdeep, to the likes of other people like Rahul Tripathi or someone, whoever's in the ODI squad. I don't think Tripathi is in the ODI squad, but whoever's not played, just give them a chance, or do you just say go with your full throttle team and just get the series home?
I mentioned this yesterday. They should give a chance. दो तीन तो rotate करना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से. I think like because you have a squad of 15, you should get your squad players in touch with the game as well. Then you have the New Zealand series coming. You can play your strong 11 in the first two games there. But I feel that some bench press should be tested for sure tomorrow. I would like to see Arshdeep, for example, and I think Umran should be rested. And then with the bat as well, there are options I would like to see. So definitely, I think bench strength test karna chahiye.
Yeah, definitely, and I think Surya Kumar is also a good shout to have. Probably, I would like to see Surya Kumar Yadav in the 11. And with that, apna Sabwan Dada bhi jud gaye from South Africa. The man, the myth, the legend Ibrahim Bhai says that Sky and Kishan will play tomorrow. I have the same feeling. I hope so. They will too. Whenever maybe you can try, refreshing your YouTube. Maybe that's the reason. I think that's why it's not coming out. But nevertheless, I'll just quickly send you the link if that's possible. Hopefully. But yeah, Mustafa, your thoughts, Kai and Ishan Kishan playing and KL Rahul. I don't think KL Rahul should sit, but yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I forgot Sky is not in the 11, but yeah, I think I like to see Sky playing. I like to see Kishan playing, but I don't think, like you said, Rahul will sit because he's going on a break. He's not going to play the New Zealand series. So unhe to khelenga pakka. Rohit also should not rest. I feel that the captain should be playing most games, as many games as possible. Kohli can be rested if required, but I would definitely like to see Sky and Kishan playing. You test your options. Arshdeep also, I think usko pressure mein dalo. Let's see unhe 10 over kaisa dalta, because we're familiar in the T20 format. मगर 10 ओवर जब डालना है 50 ओवर में Arshdeep skill will be tested and his stamina will be tested. So I'd really like to see Arshdeep playing, bro.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think Kohli will also sit because considering the fact he's in that zone of wanting to excel in a 50 over World Cup. Whenever just for your reference, I've put the link in the chat.
He's not
So
asking for that link.
okay, he's asking for a thing. Okay.
I'll
Uh,
send
I,
it to you. No
yeah,
worries.
I'll have Mustafa send it to you so you can come over. But yeah, Mustafa. So like I was saying, I think Virat Kohli would definitely want to just continue out the momentum because he did get a duck, and we know how Kohli is. If he gets a duck in the last match or like 1 or 2 runs mara, he'll come back to haunt Lahiro Kumara and all the other bowlers. So I don't see Kohli sitting per se, but yes, definitely an inclusion of Sky and inclusion of Shreyas Iyer maybe on the card because Shreyas Iyer, yes, very good intent, aggressive mindset, has been playing phenomenally well. Didn't do much wrong, but just did the wrong shots to get out. But Sky would be a good added advantage to see because a lot of people say he doesn't have the games under him, he doesn't have the centuries, and we know what he can do in T20. But yeah, I don't mind him seeing him tomorrow.
Yeah, 100%. You're talking about Sky, you said, right?
Yeah, bro. Sky.
Yeah, no, I want to see him tomorrow because, like, there's a lot of talk about T20 में उन्हें जबरदस्त खेल रहा 50 over, शायद he'll give his wicket away early, but I want to see that. I want to see risks being taken and then see what happens. Backgrounds changed, yeah, we're in different, we're in different. We're not in our places right now, our normal places.
Yeah,
I'm
but
from
only with backgrounds, it's good that backgrounds change, but the people don't change. I think that's something you need to take into perspective.
yeah,
And we're always
I
going to be, no matter
because it was
what the background, we just don't
Uh,
change.
yeah, it was Derby Day, so I decided to watch with friends. So I've been busy like all day, and I've been not on my phone. This is the first time I'm actually doing something, and I checked my phone just like half an hour ago because it was a very intense football game going on today, and I was
लेकिन
really
अब ऐसा लग रहा है ना तो ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड से आके whenever has come directly from Old Trafford, it looks like
Of
that, man.
course,
How
bro. Of
whenever I
course,
was
bro. How
excited
can
to
you?
start the stream, start everything. I'm gonna come buzzing today. आज तो मैं पागल हो गया. Early morning, जबरदस्त. Sunday morning, love you. Saturday morning, love you बोल रहे थे. But right now it's Marcus Rashford love you, huh? क्या चल रहा भाई?
Go.
Yeah, baby. Number 10,
Rashford, baby.
अच्छा Rashford है. But yeah,
Number 10 represent. I've always played with number 10 in my life.
yeah.
Cricket, whenever I've played. And the jersey that I'm wearing right now is also number 10, and it's all about the number 10s.
Yeah, I mean, it is about a number 10, but Ronaldo's number 7, so I don't care. But
Number 7 doesn't matter anymore. Number 7 is in a shitty league, in a
the star.
not known place, so let him be
He
there.
might be in a shitty league, but he has still the star power to get a number 10 to Riyadh. So sweet.
Let's see.
Anyway,
Let's see.
moving on to the cricket. Whenever, what are your thoughts tomorrow going into Kerala and already a 2-0 lead? Do you think we should take it easy, play the boys around, change the squads, or do you think nahi bhai jaake maar chamatkar karo?
No, for me, let's bring in Samson just for the Kerala game to get the local crowd going. But
He was still injured, right?
he's still injured. He's still injured. He's not going to play. However, I think they may try some options. Maybe give Shubman Gill a rest and maybe bring in a Kishan to open. And instead of Rahul, they might give Sky a chance. So there are possibilities that it might play. Plus, most likely Rahul is going for an extended vacation. That's the
Yeah.
news. He's not been selected for the
Mhm.
upcoming tours and stuff as well. So I think that might be a good look in for Sky to come into the 50-over play.
Yeah, definitely. But like
Right,
with
Mustafa
Sky,
laughing so much.
Mustafa is laughing because he's excited and he just doesn't know what emotion to today portray because he's excited and happy. But I'm pretty sure I know how he celebrates his matches and he gets just exhausted with that as well. So yeah, I mean,
Can
pretty sure
you
on
can
how
you hear
he.
me?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
hear
Yes,
yeah,
we
me?
can.
yeah.
Yeah, no. I honestly didn't hear like what Vinny was saying. I could hear him clearly, but I was just thinking about like the United game.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is I actually wanted to get both your opinions on Sarfraz Khan not getting selected and Surya Kumar in the Test matches. Look, I'm a big fan of Surya Kumar, and I want to see him in one days. But I think red ball cricket, we should have seen Sarfraz in the squad. He should have been rewarded for his Ranji Trophy. So I wanted to get both your opinions on that.
There are two things for Sarfraz. One is he's just come into the Mumbai frame. He's not someone who's originally from Mumbai. He was from UP. He just, for the past 2 seasons, he's been in Mumbai. So I feel that he's not getting back too much by the Mumbai board in that regard. That is one. The other thing
Prince, you can hear?
is,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm listening. I'm listening. Yeah, go ahead.
I
so
can't. You tell me what he said.
okay,
Yeah,
so that's one point. The other point is I think he's still too raw of a talent. Where last season he was scoring heap of runs. This season he has scored 100. He hasn't scored that many runs. However, I think the other concern also with him is the fitness issue because he is not on the lighter side. He is a little bit on the heavier side. And what they look him into is more of a keeper batsman. So I think right now with the current setup, Rohit backs more on Sky and Ishan Kishan being the senior players that they want for this particular series, and they didn't want to probably try new talent like Sarfaraz to, especially with the Test Championship. In the hindsight, so I think that's where they've gone with this selection. I don't I won't say that it's surprising, but I would say that it's a hard miss for Sarfaraz to not be in the team.
yeah. I mean, I'm the way I'm looking at it. I don't know if you guys will agree or not, but like they're not changed much. I mean, they're only
Yeah,
if I'm looking at this Australian side, Australia की जो सीरीज की साइड है, मेरे को खाली इतना ही दिख रहा कि भाई सिर्फ ऋषभ पंत का रिप्लेसमेंट ढूंढ रहे. That's why they went with KL Bharat and Ishan Kishan. जो
yeah.
भी इसमें से जीतेगा, they will go for that keeper batsman to the finals and whatever is other test matches are to come, right? तो उसके अलावा बांग्लादेश की जो टूर्नामेंट वाली टीम थी वही कैरी फॉरवर्ड हुई है. अश्विन इज बैक. वी नो अश्विन के बिना खेलेंगे नहीं ये लोग बॉर्डर गवास्कर. हाँ शमी एक एडेड इंक्लूजन है, बट शमी वाज इंजर्ड इन साइडलाइन, सो ब्रिंगिंग शमी वाजिब बनता है. उमेश यादव भी है, तो इट्स मोर और लेस द सेम टीम, बस केएल भरत एंड Ishan Kishan are going to be fighting for Rishabh Pant's place. Apart from that, I don't see anything. And Sarfaraz has like when I mentioned, he's come recently में काफी उन्हें centuries मारा and stuff, and that's a fair point. But maybe due to the fitness and what is at stake, that is what India is considering, and which is why Sarfaraz been sidelined. Yeah.
No, but that's the thing, right? For me, like your captain comes and says, "Ki we don't look at cross formats." Surya Kumar hardly played red ball cricket recently. Sarfraz is the one who's playing red ball cricket. He's scoring runs in that format. And do the fitness test. If he failed the fitness test, then tell us he failed the fitness test. That's why he's not in the squad. Give us clarity. आप मेरे को बोल रहे कि भाई because he's not fit, give him the fitness test. Then let us know. Otherwise, Sarfraz deserves a chance, in my opinion, because Surya has not played red ball cricket recently, and Sarfraz consistently playing in these conditions. So I want to see Sarfaraz in the team. It's very simple for me.
I understand, Masti, but the problem is right now with the Test Championship at stake. I think they're backing more of experience at this point. In case someone gets injured, they want to bring in an experienced guy rather than going with someone brand new. I think they're not going to take that gamble, and that's why they're not taking Sarfaraz. That's my opinion. Right. The other thing is, like Faiz mentioned, I think it'll be very unfair for KS Bharat not being picked for the first Test match at least. Like they did that same gamble with Ridhiman Saha when in Australia, first Test match he failed miserably, and then he was replaced by Pant, and then they never looked back. I don't want the same fate to happen for Bharat because he has been in the sidelines for far too long as a backup keeper, and he has performed whenever he has come, at least as a keeper, not as a batsman, whenever he has come. So it'll be very unfair to just judge him based on just one Test match, and this is the only chance he's probably going to get before Pant gets back.
And the way I'm looking at it as well, Mustafa, like, see, you have KL Bharat and Ishan Kishan fighting for a spot, but like, if you're going to compare Sky and Sarfaraz, I mean, at acceleration, I think that is what India is looking at, a different perspective to play like Australia against Australia. They're trying to, add another flavor to their, arsenal.
Kiss basis पे captain साहब तो बोले red white ball में
That is a very good point.
It's only experience. It's only experience that is.
But when you compare experience in terms of red ball, Sarfaraz has more at this point of time.
It doesn't make sense to me. I'm
That
like,
doesn't make sense. And
But see, domestic experience is different than an international game experience. That's what the point is. It's not about how much red ball he has played and stuff.
But
Sky has played red ball. He has even captained Mumbai as a red ball player, right? So it has all happened. However, in the recent times, yes, he hasn't played too much red ball. But I think the experience he brings to the side, the maturity he has, that he has shown in the 50 overs and the T20s, I think that's what is that's what Rohit is counting on.
But what Mustafa's point is, I'll tell you what Mustafa's point is. Rohit Sharma in the press conference is saying, I'm not going to look at cross formats. Then this is basically clearly looking at cross format, because last time Surya Kumar played a red ball cricket was when, a year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And Sarfaraz has been recently knocking on the door, right? And he has been hitting centuries consistent. Let it be domestic, whatever, it's still in India. If you're going in an Indian thing, go ahead, Mustafa.
No, I'm saying that, look, either way, they're not going to start the first Test match, Sarfaraz or Surya Kumar. Unless there's an injury, they're not going to start. They're going to be benched. So if Vinay is worried about, his performance, he's going to be slowly drafted into the team. Same thing with Surya Kumar. So I'm saying that get him into the squad, let him see how it feels, rubbing shoulders with the likes of Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, and the big guns, and slowly get him in. This is the chance, because you have to find a player in that position. We don't know if Shreyas Iyer will be able to handle the bounce overseas. So develop a player, and this is where you develop someone who's actually doing well in your domestic circuit. And then if he doesn't perform, you have Surya Kumar, then you go to Surya Kumar. I'm talking about the order and choice. It should be first Sarfaraz, and then you can go Surya, just because Sarfaraz is a red ball player and he's been playing really well in red ball. So it's just a matter of opinion. I know where Vinay is coming from. I don't completely disagree, but my opinion on Sarfaraz is that he should be there in the squad. That's what I feel.
And that is a fair shot to have, because I mean, you would want to back in what you say in press conference. You have to again, back that, and it doesn't look like that's happening. But agar Surya Kumar ko de raha, I know Musawa the first person to be happy if Surya Kumar is playing. But if he's coming out and saying this, then that is showing that Sarfaraz probably does deserve a spot.
100% he deserves it. Prof. Vinay, how was the goal, man, today? Prof, was that offside or not offside? Bruno Fernandes.
Not offside, bro. Not offside. Not offside.
Ashish, captain Bruno, bruv? Guess who captain Bruno Fernandes, mate? We
Right
only
there,
captain
Mike.
players. Faiz, captain the City player. Ashish, captain the City player. My brother, captain the City player. Guess who's stuck with the guns, bruv?
I vice captain Rashford.
If you had asked me yesterday,
Ole,
Musti,
ole,
if you
ole.
had
What
asked
the
me
heck do?
yesterday,
Where's KDB, bro? Where's
if you had
Kevin De
asked
Bruyne?
me yesterday, I would have
I
told
can't
you
see
man of
him,
the match
man.
is going to be
He's in
Rashford
Luke
for
Shaw's
sure.
pocket. Yeah, sorry. Go on, Fez.
Yeah, so moving on to the cricket, guys. There was T20 league everywhere. There was Dubai. There was South Africa. But we're going to first go to the women's under 19 thing, and I'm not sure if you
What?
guys. India
What a
won.
game!
What
What
a
a game!
game! What a match! India women are like fantastic. जो तरीके से खेला, I'm saying Indian women are fantastic. They are fantastic, but I mean they perform fantastically at 92 from not Malika Sherawat, but one of the Sherawats, and Shweta Sherawat killed it. 92 runs. She was the man of the match.
Not
Yeah,
out.
not
Bro,
out.
Fez, what about
Yeah.
Shifali Verma, bro? 45
And
of 16.
I can't say anything about Shifali Verma because then Ashish will come after me, man.
No, he's talking, that's Mandana.
Yeah,
Verma
that's
is
one
different.
thing. One thing, if I talk about anyone, Ashish will come after me. So I don't want.
But Shifali Verma also bowled
Ashish
four
actually has a
overs.
very good comment. He's
I
saying,
got
where
two
is
wickets.
Bishnoi? Where is he?
Bishnoi, he's way down the pecking order at this point because he has been struggling badly in the domestic tournament, and I think people have read him very well now at this point. So I don't think he's getting a look in unless he performs much better in the domestic seasons.
M- Vinay, can you Mandana? What about Vinay? What's my favorite dialogue?
Janvi.
But
But yeah, coming to that, yeah. So it was India, South Africa for people who didn't follow the women's thing, and
Wait,
India.
Shifali Verma also picked up 2 wickets. She bowled
yeah,
4 overs,
bro.
31 runs, and 2 wickets.
I have a
Yeah,
question. Probably for Vinay, because he's followed Shifali Verma. I don't know if you can hear me, Vinay, because I can't really hear you
I
on
can
and
hear
off.
you.
But if as you can pass on my question, is basically Shifali Verma. Do you think because she's playing in the senior team, this is very easy for her?
It is in a certain way. It is for her, but she needs to bring that experience. I think she needs to value her wicket more. She needs to bring in that experience that she's gained in the upper levels of playing, and I think she needs to replicate that kind of maturity in this format as well that she's playing and captaining the side. There are two senior players, Shifali Verma and Richa Ghosh, who
Richa
both have
Ghosh, yeah.
played uh, the Indian women's cricket, the main one. So I think they both need to bring in the experience and groom all the people that are in the current team.
Mhm.
Faiz, I'm not sure. I think Faiz got stuck.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but Faiz is stuck. Musti, can you hear me now?
Okay, what about now? Am I back?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Musti, are
right.
you able to hear me now?
Yeah.
You can hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we're all good to go. So yeah, basically India beat South Africa, and yeah, very good, commendable effort from the girls. South Africa set up a total of 166, which was actually a very decent total, if I would say so myself. And like when I already mentioned Shafari Verma picking up 2 wickets for 31. Other good commendable performances in the bowling department for Prashavi Chopra. She bowled 4 overs, 15 runs, and took 1 wicket. But yeah, overall, Shweta Sherawat 92 runs of 57 balls, 20 boundaries. यार वो मतलब 18 साल की बच्ची है, but you gotta respect that 20 boundaries in a 92 is something sensational. And yeah, they clearly finished it off. Yes, Vinny, you have something to say?
A question for both of you. Is it unfair of the Indian team to have someone who's an experienced player like this playing the under 19? Because that's a template that hasn't been followed in men's cricket. Women's cricket, they are trying this one. So is it unfair in that regard?
I won't say it's unfair. I think it would be a smart strategy developing them early and playing them in.
See, Naseem Shah also is still under 19. He's what 18 at this point. He is never I don't think he has played under Pakistan under 19. And if you bring him to the World Cup, I think it'll be unfair in that regard. So uh, I'm talking from that perspective. Like men's cricket hasn't followed that kind of a template where youngsters who have played even before they turn 19 have not played in the under 19 World Cup, and then women's cricket they're doing this. So
Naseem is 19, but
Naseem is 19 now. Okay, I thought he was 18.
Mustafa, Mustafa, you want to say something? Achha, Mustafa went away anyway. But yeah, for me, the way I'm looking at it, देखो भाई, if you have the, potential. I mean, उसको बड़े वर्ल्ड कप में तो I don't think लेके आएंगे. अगर 19 के हैं, उसके हिसाब से Naseem is just raw pace, man. Naseem is something else. I mean, I don't think that. Yeah, go ahead, Mustafa.
No, do we have a guarantee Naseem Shah is 19 or younger?
Yeah, he's 19. He's 19. Guaranteed.
You're 100% sure.
100% sure.
Are you like serious?
Yeah, 2003, 19, 15 February 2003.
अफरीदी का क्या एज है फिर?
Afridi is evergreen, bro.
Afridi 16, bro. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know 100% with ages, especially in Desi communities. Lekin you, what Vinay was saying, I kind of agree.
Shine Shah is 22.
Are you sure?
See, this is what I'm being told. I don't know. I can't be sure now. मैं उसको
That's what I'm asking.
अब
So,
bone
in terms of
bone
that, I
density
feel-
टेस्ट नहीं कर रहे हम लोग.
Sorry, guys.
दुनिया में उसको पेट में लेके दुनिया में मैंने लाया मुझे नहीं मालूम.
I'm frozen, man.
But yeah, there has been, I think, one thing recently which I was reading कि भाई कोई गलत उम्र बोले थे and some गिच्ची हुई थी. I'm not sure which player that was. One player had mentioned that he is 19 or something and he turned out to be 22 या कुछ ऐसे ही कुछ गिच्ची हुई थी. So I'm not very sure.
ऐसी हुआ था.
वो तो अपने इंडिया में बहुत होता ब्रो. वो बहुत होता. हम कितने फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट्स या क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट खेलते हैं अंडर 16 अंडर 17.
अभी पूरी टीम को कोई एक रीसेंट टीम को पूरी टीम को बैन किया है कुछ किया.
कुछ हुआ था मैं याद
अभी रिसेंटली कुछ हुआ था यार.
Yeah, so but anyway, India women's salute and congratulations on the victory. Phenomenal start to the tournament. Moving to that, Mustafa, man, again the Risers, man, क्या हो गया? Pretorius मार के चली गई.
Bro,
पहले कैपिटल्स मारी, अब प्रिटोरियस मारी. क्या हो रहा तुम्हारे को?
नहीं,
आईपीएल का टेम्पलेट भी यही दिख रहा तुम्हारा.
I'm stuck, mate.
Pretorius Capitals एक ही टीम है. विनय भाई कैपिटल्स अलग टीम नहीं, Pretorius अलग टीम है. Pretorius is Delhi's franchise technically.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying कैपिटल्स पहले मारी, अभी बाकी टीमें भी मार रही तुम्हारी. आईपीएल वाला भी टेम्पलेट ऐसे ही लग रहा तुम्हारा.
नहीं, ये टीम बहुत अनइवन है भाई. मुंबई को पूरे प्लेयर दे दिया, हमारे पास कोई प्लेयर नहीं दिए. आईपीएल में अच्छे प्लेयर हैं हमारे पास. We have Mr. Harry Brook, bro. We got Mr. Man of the Match Glenn Phillips, bro. We got Aiden Markram, bro. We got Umran Malik. It's a better team. This team is weak, man. Like we can't do much about it. पूरे मुंबई लेके चले.
We'll see when IPL starts. We'll see.
I genuinely believe it's a better team than this South African.
Last year also you had Phillips and stuff, but he never performed, or he never was given a chance to perform.
Bro, but we performed last year, and it was a young team. We performed. It's just that Gujarat game screwed everything.
Well, on that topic, Pretorius Capitals did beat the Risers Cape Town Eastern Cape, and yeah, Will Jacks, Mustafa, 92 runs, man. Did you see that innings? भाई जो फोड़म फाड़ी करा है आज Will Jacks, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा था उन्हें क्या मोड में खेल रहा. He went berserk, and then Kevin De Bruyne का भाई अच्छा खेला, but Kevin De Bruyne अच्छा नहीं खेला. Theosis De Bruyne, he scored a nice 42 handy, but no one for Sunrisers showing up except end में Marco Jansen tried a lot. He tried to get a partnership going with James Fuller. But kuch nahi hua. Your captain, my captain, also tried a bit. Markham, he scored a decent 46, but apart from that, no one turning up for Brazils.
Yeah, no, 100%. My internet is very weak, but I just wanted to ask both your picks for tomorrow, India versus Sri Lanka.
You want to go to tips and chips then, if we can? I think Mustafa is stuck again, but yeah, we just quickly go to tips and chips. So Vinay bhai, we'll start off with you because Mustafa bhai is आ रहे हैं. I don't know, बेचारों के internet आज काफी weak है.
Tomorrow is this guy, Kuldeep Yadav.
Kuldeep Yadav again. That's a good shout, Kuldeep Yadav. But like, who else do we have from Sri Lanka?
From Sri Lanka, I think it's going to be Shanaka show again. For
Tanaka
some
Shaw.
reason, that guy brings his A game against India every time. So I'm still going to say it's going to be Shanaka game tomorrow.
I feel tomorrow Surya Kumar Yadav is going to play. So I'm going to go with Surya Kumar Yadav from a Sri Lankan against the Sri Lankans. Because Surya Kumar Yadav, I know he wants to get into the 50-man squad eagerly, and he is definitely going to, try and perform and make sure that he registers a spot in that 50-over World Cup. He wants to see that, and I think this is where it starts. And from a Sri Lankan thing, I think Lahiru Kumara was amazing with the ball, and he's really, destructive. He always has good wickets against India and stuff. But yeah, I mean, those are my picks. I think Sky and Lahiru Kumara to go for it. But अभी currently भी एक match चल रहा है for people who are following the South African T20. I know कि थोड़ा मुश्किल है follow करने का, but yeah, so Johannesburg Super Kings were 105 all out, and Mumbai Cape Town are 82 for 8. They have 24 runs in 44 balls left. So थोड़ा बाकी है, देखेंगे उसको. ऊपर ऑफिशियल कहते हैं स्पैम अकाउंट कौन है भैया ये आई थिंक मेरे को मालूम है स्पैम अकाउंट they're making it pretty obvious right now. But yeah, coming
But
to
did
that,
you see the innings from Dwayne Bravo today?
yeah, I was surprised like Dwayne Bravo कहाँ से आ गया, bowling भी जबरदस्त करा, बैटिंग भी जबरदस्त करा.
भैया
तो
वो वाली गेम याद दिला दी जो सिंगल हैंडेडली वो मुंबई इंडियंस को हराया. ऑलमोस्ट वो वाली गेम याद दिला दी जिस तरह बैटिंग कर रहा था वो.
एक और बंदा परफॉर्म करा था वो मैच में, विच वाज बेसिकली हम लोग ILT20 की बात करें फॉर पीपल जो नहीं फॉलो कर रहे हैं. मुंबई इंडियन एमिरेट्स एंड शारजा वॉरियर्स का मैच था. 204 फॉर 5 पोस्ट करी थी टोटल MI एमिरेट्स में, जिसमें मोहम्मद वसीम जो यूएई का लोकल प्लेयर है 71 मारा था. बट निकोलस पुरन जो 16 करोड़ का उसके ऊपर प्राइस टैग है IPL में, आज 49 रन्स मारा. आई एम प्रीटी श्योर विकेट फ्लैट होगी एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट. इट इज दो सिचुएशंस दैट आर हैपनिंग, बट भाई 49 भी मारा तो बड़ी बात है.
Yeah,
So
it's, he has to get back in form. He has a big price tag associated with him. He has to get back in form. Otherwise, it's game over for him.
yeah,
He's already
100%.
lost. He's already lost West Indians captaincy. Everyone he's getting scrutinized left, right, and center. So he has to pull up his socks now.
या एंड शारजा वॉरियर्स के लिए अगर मैं देख रहा हूँ, बेसिकली अंशुल भाई हमारे जो चहीते हैं यहाँ पे, ही हैज जस्ट पॉइंटेड आउट वेरी वेल दैट क्रिस वोक्स आज क्या हो गया था भाई, वो और गुरबाज ही दो खड़े हुए थे उन लोगों के लिए. रहमान और गुरबाज स्कोर्ड 43 एंड वोक्स नीचे आके 62 रन मारा 29 बॉल्स में, एंड उसमें 9 चौवे एंड 2 छिक्के मारा. भाई मेरे like something I've never seen from like Vokes, but he woke up. I think जबरदस्त पारी के
Vokes
लिए.
is a decent batsman. He is
Yeah,
a
he
decent
is
bat
that.
down the border. Yeah, he is a decent bat down the order. So it's hard for him, like that he's not getting too much chances in the current England squad. But yeah, he's a very decent bat and a good shout.
Yeah, and MI Emirates के लिए the pick of the bowlers, man. Imran Tahir is back in his ways. 4 overs, 26 runs, 3 wickets. Fazal Farooqi, 4 overs, 27 runs, 2 wickets. Clearly cleaning up. And then DJ Bravo, 2 overs, 13 runs and 2 wickets. से तो expected ही हो जाता every time. But yeah, ये था मैच का situation. MI Emirates फोड़ दे रही भाई. मुंबई इंडियंस हर फ्रेंचाइज अभी फायरिंग है. अगर आप साउथ अफ्रीका में देख लो, आप यहाँ देख लो, कुछ भी देख लो, हर जगह they're going crazy and wild. And yeah, it's just like
The
Mustafa.
surprising fact for me, I know Trent Bolt denied central contract with New Zealand, but he's not getting picked in any of the squads these days, and he's playing this tournament. He hasn't retired from international, so I don't know what's happening with him.
I think they just I think he's just trying to knock on the door. अगर मौका मिला या जहाँ क्रिकेट खेलने को मौका मिल रहा खेलो.
But he was in their setup till he denied the central contract, so I don't know what exactly brewed there.
I guess something sparked, and
That's the problem. The central contract is the issue. Like that's why.
Yeah, I guess central contract.
Central contract वाला आ गया देखो.
That's the
तुमको
issue.
contract दे रहे, तुम कब central contract बांट रहे?
मैं जा रहा हूँ वापस. नहीं हरा connection बराबर नहीं, but I'm watching from behind. Don't worry.
There's a connection है बस है मुस्तफा भाई. You can join us in the comments and you can give your opinion over there.
नहीं, मैं वही बोल रहा कि ये central contract कब दे रहा? Central contract पे बात आ गई ना अभी.
इसलिए भाग गया. देखो होशियार है, बिजनेसमैन है भाई. He knows when to come and when to go.
Are you back, Faiz? Back to India?
नहीं भाई, I'm still in Dubai. I'll be back hopefully in some time. But yeah,
Okay.
Ibrahim Bhai, our Samadata from South Africa, says three one-handed catches in the crowd during Pretoria capital. Bhai, they should have just listened to Chirag Bhai, जो पहला बंदा पकड़ा था ना, वो जाके दूसरों के कैच में उंगली करना था, बस उतना ही था. But yeah, that was six. So basically, now the six people in that pot of 1 million rand that will be given out at the end of the tournament for the crowd who catches it with one hand specifically. No fumbles, nothing. ये लोग खेलेंगे अब. प्लेयर लीग खेल रहे हैं, ज्यादा इंजरी होने के ज्यादा चांसेस है वर्ल्ड कप ईयर. हाँ बिल्कुल अंशुल भाई, आई एग्री विद दिस पॉइंट के भाई, बट वही हो गया ना, ये दुनिया ऐसी हो गई क्रिकेट की भाई. तादाद ऑफ क्रिकेट बहुत ज्यादा हो गई, प्लेयर्स की फिटनेस के ऊपर फिर सवालात आते हैं, बट उसके कोई जवाब नहीं आते. वी नो के स्पोर्ट्स साइंस ये सब है, आई गेट इट कि भाई स्पोर्ट्स साइंस इतनी एडवांस हो गई है, बट प्लेयर भी इंसान है एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. बट प्लेयर के ऊपर भी है. मुस्तफा भाई मेरे से ये परसों भी पूछे थे ये सवाल कि फास्ट बॉलर को इतना रेस्क्यू नहीं देते. भाई आदमी को भी सोचना चाहिए कि भाई पैसों की भूख एक ठीक है, आई गेट इट. आप थोड़े बहुत अच्छे बैकग्राउंड से भी नहीं आते, थोड़े लोग कम बैकग्राउंड से, जितना पैसा मिलेगा उतना पैसा सोचे. लेकिन अगर आप इंजर हो गए तो आप कल का भी सोचना जरूरी है ना. वो एक होता ना, ना सर झुका है ना कभी ना झुकाएंगे, वो वाला सिचुएशन हो जाता है लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी वाला. आई वुड से यू शुड नो व्हेन टू पिक द टूर्नामेंट. जब पिक करना है पिक करो, जब ड्रॉप करना है ड्रॉप का. हर चीज आप खेलोगे फिर आप भी बेवकूफ है, इंजरी होगी तो होगी. फिर यू नीड टू गिव इनफ टाइम टू रेस्ट, बिकॉज कल का भरोसा नहीं है, फास्ट बॉलर एनीथिंग. तो आपकी बात सही है कि ज्यादा हो रहा है कि प्लेयर्स कैन आल्सो हैव एन इक्वल से इन सेइंग भाई हम खेलना चाह रहे हैं या नहीं खेलना चाह रहे. आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया को देखो, नहीं खेलना है तो वो नहीं खेलेंगे, खेलना है तो खेलेंगे. इंग्लैंड को देख लो, आप खेलना है तो खेलेंगे, नहीं खेलना है तो नहीं खेलेंगे.
बट वही चीज है कि द प्रॉब्लम इज द बोर्ड्स, राइट? लाइक you call like how we have the Fab Four, you have a top three as well, right? India, Australia, England,
One
and
man.
these are the boards. These are the boards that ये वाले प्लेयर्स ही बोलते हैं यहाँ खेलना है वहाँ खेलना है. बाकियों को तो खेलना पड़ता है एक तरह से, right? They're not getting too much choices and stuff. So I think that's a bias in that regard, and those things are needed to be sorted out.
100%. आई थिंक वही है कि भाई प्लेयर के बेस्ट लॉन्जिटिविटी के लिए देखना चाहिए कि व्हाट्स द बेस्ट थिंग इन द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द टीम एंड द प्लेयर. यू कांट. बुमराह को ही देख लो, आप इंजर होते जा रहा है, बट ही विल प्रोबब्ली प्ले आईपीएल, बट ही नीड्स टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट इफ ही प्लेज आईपीएल एंड 50 overs at stake, so there is that perspective also. That's it. So yeah, Ibrahim Bhai said New Zealand board are giving preferences to contract people. All right. My gangster is back. Chirag Bhai, how are you? Chirag Bhai, KL Rahul is in the team. I told you. India versus Sri Lanka picked for me Gill and no one from Sri Lanka. 400 Aracle dead rubber में हमसे better नहीं कोई. Yeah, 100%. Vinay bhai, your thoughts on this? 400 कल आ रहा है.
Hopefully, let's see. Sky मार दे 200 और किशन मार दे 200 वापस.
Yeah, I am waiting. अगर ये हो गया चिराग भाई, best. I'll come to India and we'll go on a coffee. Who do you think is the best DM? Man, it's Casemiro. What are you talking about, bro? It's Casemiro.
Casemiro, bro.
Casemiro, bro. What do you
एक दुनिया में एक ही बंदा है जो पार्टी कहेगा, but it's Casemiro. Stats are proven, everything is proven. Next week they're gonna get a thrashing as well. उनके भी मुंह बंदा करेंगे हम. So let's see that.
Hopefully, man. I wish we do that, but yeah, let's not get
Of
ahead
course,
of
होगा bro.
let's not get ahead of
इंशाल्लाह होगा.
I'm sure इसकी देखो, remember इसका snippet निकल सकता है. तो I respect the opposition that we're going to play next week. मेरे दिल में बहुत इज्जत है. But yeah, right now
तुम्हें भी पता है मैं किसके बारे में बोल रहा हूँ.
I want Casemiro. Moving on. फैमिली को टाइम देना चाहते हैं, बोलते हैं ज्यादा एंड उस पता है फास्ट बॉलिंग के लिए 3 से 4 साल का क्रिकेट बाकी है, मनी कमाना है ज्यादा से ज्यादा लीग खेल के. या वही है सचिन भाई, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि भाई देवा आप टाइम सब करो, बट आप अपने हिसाब से भी देख लो. अगर आपको नहीं हो सूझ रहा, जब पैसे भी कमाना है, गेट इट, बट इन लोगों का एक जरिया ही नहीं होता ना पैसे कमाने का. एडवर्टाइजिंग ले लो आप, ब्रांडिंग ले लो आप, एंडोर्समेंट है, तो फिर ऑब्वियसली आप जब कमाते हो तो फिर आप जमीन खरीदते हो, जमीन से फिर आप फ्लैट बनाते हो, 1000 चीजें बन जाते हैं भाई. आप एक बार आप कोई इंटरनेशनल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिल जाए, आपके दरवाजे खुल जाते हैं ना. बट थोड़े बहुत समझदारी से फिर आप ये 3 से 4 साल का करियर आप 10 साल भी कर सकते हो. तो आई एम जस्ट सेइंग दैट.
सॉरी, मैंने एक कमेंट पढ़ा भी इसमें फ्रॉम आशीष, एंड आई थिंक जब से रोनाल्डो गया है भावनाएं बदल गई. नहीं ये वाला नहीं, नीचे वाला, यूनाइटेड वाला.
Players who don't have central contract are not selected for New Zealand. Bolt, Guptill and others will follow according.
Guptill was dropped because of form, but Bolt, I know he didn't opt for central contract, but I think he should still be selected. He's not dropped based on form.
I think even Guptill just dropped, is what I'm recollecting. I think Ashish is right. What are your thoughts for T20 league clashing at once? BBL, BPL, IL, T20. I wish I had 4 eyes, one from each, but there's too much cricket. But yeah, it's good to see that they're each domestic
It's
country has.
all about the
And
importance that is given to the Fab Four, I think, and Fab Three. Sorry, the Fab Three in terms of leagues. I think those are the preferences that are given to. Other leagues are not given that much preference, and that's why you're probably seeing these clashes that are
yeah,
coming through.
but also like there are certain stars that for a domestic circuit अच्छा है कि भाई national squads को भी एक contributing factor मिल रहा है कि आप वहां से pick करो players. अब South Africa के league से we are seeing a lot of players from Bangladesh. I think there's some guy called Tauhid Hirdoi who's been knocking consistently. He's been playing very good. He's made a hit 80 ball से भी करता है bat से भी करता है. Hirdoi Tauhid or Tauhid Hirdoi, one of those is a name. Then you get Shakib Bhai's antics on on the pitch. So it is a good thing to see. And Azhar Ali जैसे लोग पाकिस्तान के लिए भी तो ये domestically help in one way, but yes, yeah, it's just too much cricket again for a viewer, and that's why cricket is probably dying. उसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं रह रही इतनी क्रिकेट रहने की मेरे हिसाब से कि भाई थोड़ा क्रिकेट आप ब्रेक करके बताओ मे बी एक बोर्ड मेंबर बता दे कि ये मैना हमारा होगा मे बी दैट वे सम वे जस्ट कम टू अ कंसेंसस
The
गेट
but the worst part about what you mentioned about Shakib Bhai, like he's doing so much bad with umpires. How are they not taking any actions? 25% match fee karna is nothing.
he's a
It's
gangster
peanuts for him. He doesn't even care about that. That's
he's
why
a
he's
gangster
probably doing all these things.
he's a gangster. He knows how to get his things done. Get United, of course. Get United 2-1. City lost today to United. For people who just tuned in, please like, subscribe, and share. Manchester United for the title. United got lucky today. Offside था नहीं भाई आशीष भाई. If you go to the rules and see, it wasn't offside. Uh, it was nothing. They are just
मैं
scam.
वही बोला जब से रोनाल्डो गया ना थोड़ी भावनाएं बदल गई हैं किसी की.
Assalamualaikum Samir bhai, how are you? Sayyid Zamir Zari has joined us. Chirag bhai is back from the KL Rahul antics. Yes, my theory is BCCI waited for KL Rahul to hit a match winning knock before announcing the squads. And yeah, I mean they had a lot of patience in them. I'm going to give credit to BCCI for waiting that long. But yeah, but based on अगर मैं ऐसा देख रहा हूँ in another parallel world अगर अपन देख रहे KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant's injury, I think Rishabh Pant की injury की वजह से KL Rahul is there, and yeah, I think that is the only thing. There is Ishan Kishan and KS Bharat, but I think they'll go with KL Rahul or Ishan Kishan. So yeah, I mean, your thoughts on that?
No, absolutely. KL Rahul, right now, it was a very important innings that he had to play, and he has that experience, and I think he just brought that particularly. He's been thriving a little bit better, I think, in the number five position. He has been struggling with the new ball, I think. That's where his struggles are. He's definitely very good against the spinners and stuff, so I think this is a suitable, ideal position for him, especially in
Hmm.
this format. Not too keen on him opening at the current slot in T20s at this point. Maybe that's something else that they might want to look into and bring him maybe down the order a little bit, maybe a one down or a two down. Now that Kohli is in there, uh, like Rohit and Kohli are not there, so maybe try and like a Gill and Ishan Kishan at top, and then bring Rahul maybe two down or something to get the experience in the middle order as well and give Sky the freedom to play his shots. I think they can look into that aspect as well. So those are some of the things that are there. So let's see how Rahul comes out, especially. Hopefully, I think the break he's taking is for his marriage, so maybe that might bring him to bring some lucky charm in his life.
Yeah, that hopefully we wish him all the best and stuff. And yeah, New Zealand के साथ नहीं रहेगा, which will be a big thing. But my only thing is भाई अगर KL Rahul perform consistent करता, I would be happy to see him. But अभी फिर भी ऋषभ पंत का भी ऐसा सीन है, so I don't mind having him there. But I would really want to see Ishan Kishan play, which I don't see happening. Again, they'll be like border Gavaskar Trophy है, WTC online है, तो
Ishan Kishan, the problem is Ishan Kishan doesn't have that maturity to play in the middle overs.
हाँ
He,
बट वही वही बोलता आप देखो भाई आप जैसे मेरे को लोग बोलते कि भाई give someone the responsibility and then you see how he shoulders it, right? So
yeah.
it is a good like for like player. I'm looking at these two, and Ishan Kishan has a very mature mind when it comes to cricket. At least I see कि भाई he knows what shots to play, he knows how to read situations and soak in
He's
pressure.
better. So his particular game mind is better. He is better in the power play. He's not so much better after the power play. That's what I've seen. He needs that power play to go because he is a pocket rocket, like we call him, right? He's someone who's going to clear the boundary from the first ball. So I think that's where, with the fielders less in the power play, I think that's where he thrives more. And then once he gets that confidence, then he eases out and plays his natural game. And that's where he has to develop the other side of the game if
Mhm.
he has to play in the middle order.
All right. Sachin bhai says, आप ही बताओ सरफराज
Sorry,
खान को क्या
sorry, Faiz
करना
bhai, I have to head out, but
है?
uh, hopefully I can join in some time later.
Hopefully. No worries. All the best
Yeah,
for whatever you're going to do. And yeah, United, man. Go on.
yeah. Chalo.
Okay.
Yeah.
सचिन भाई says, आप ही बताओ सरफराज खान को क्या करना होगा टीम में आने के लिए, अगर डोमेस्टिक के बेस पे टीम बनती है तो वो क्यों नहीं है? देखिए सचिन भाई, मैं जिस तरीके से देख रहा हूँ सरफराज, अभी वही मुस्तफा भी भाई को समझा रहा था, विनय भी समझा रहे थे थोड़ी देर पहले कि वो यूपी से मुंबई अभी ट्रांजिशन हुआ है. यस, ही हैड अ फ्यू सेंचुरीज अंडर हिज बेल्ट. एंड मैं भी आपके साथ ही छूं कि सरफराज एंड मुस्तफा आल्सो वेरी बिग एडवोकेट ऑफ सरफराज खान के भाई वो होना चाहिए था. बेस्ड ऑन अगर आप ये बात करते हो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कि नहीं भाई आप फॉर्मेट क्रॉस नहीं करोगे, हम जिसका फॉर्मेट में फॉर्म है उसको ही लेंगे, फिर आप सरफराज को लेना वाजबी था. बट विनय का पर्सपेक्टिव ये था कि भाई अगर हम सूर्य कुमार यादव का देखें, वो रेड बॉल खेल चुके हैं, बट ही हैज प्लेड 1 year ago इज व्हाट आई रिकलेक्ट. यस, ही वाज कैप्टन एंड स्टफ. But the only reason why they probably picked a Surya Kumar is that in the recency he's played a lot more cricket internationally and has international exposure when you compare it to a Sarfaraz Khan. But I will not buy that because अगर मैं मेंटालिटी की बात करूं, टेस्ट मेंटालिटी की बात करूं, सूर्या कुमार को सरफराज मार देगा. सरफराज हैज टेस्ट मेंटालिटी, बट वी डोंट नो, दिस इंडियन टीम ऑलवेज हैज सम काइंड ऑफ अ वियर्ड, कुछ तो भी जवाब रहता है जो आपको क्लैरिटी नहीं मिलती, बट उनके हिसाब से क्लैरिटी दे दी हमने तो वो आ गई है सरफराज. बस आई जस्ट होप सरफराज कंसिस्टेंटली प्लेज वेल. आईपीएल में भी अगर खेलेगा तो आई होप ही गेट्स टू परफॉर्म एंड जस्ट गेट्स शाउट आउट एंड मेक्स द मोस्ट ऑफ इट. यही है डोमेस्टिक के बच्चों का, यही होता है कि भाई जब आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी रहती है आप बस पाइन से मोड़ो और मैदान में उतर जाओ, वही है. Kusal will perform tomorrow for a year for India. Kusal Mendes will perform is what Ashish is saying. Kusal Mendes does look in good touch, but just not getting the big runs. Yeah, definitely that's a good shot. A year for India. A lot of people, Ashish bhai, are saying that maybe a year might not play and they might play Sky. So or maybe KL might not play. So let's see. Sky, though I feel will play tomorrow. That's why he's my fantasy pick. He was always good in bilaterals. His stats are just deception. He will show his real face in World Cup. Yeah, Chirag, I'm with you, man. I've been the same. I always say that in pressure situation. Let's see. I would say that last match was a pressure situation. I respect that but it was also not a pressure situation. Like when you see the total on the board, it was not a lot. 216. Yes, you lost good amount of wickets. Hardik Pandya did stand with you, gave you that pedestal to soak up deliveries, and then he felt a little pressure. Then he started hitting. He got out. Then Akshar came in. You did hit a lot of good boundaries, a lot of good shots. It were very good innings, whatever you played for, but you took a lot of time. Fair enough. I'm one of those who says read the situations in play, and I liked how he played. So I'm going to give him this one. I'll give it to you कि भाई आप जबरदस्त खेले, आप प्रेशर शो करे, आप एंड तक रहे. हाँ, ये होता कि अगर ये आउट होता ना चिराग भाई, then we would go on him as well. We would say भाई ये केएल राहुल ऐसे ही है. So I would say just give him this bit of time right now. World Cup के World Cup का भी में 9 महीने ऐसे, you never know, man. Anything can happen. He might just go off form. So we really don't know, man. Who are your spinners in the test against Australia? Ashwin, Jadeja, Kuldeep, Akhtar. For me, if I'm looking at it based on form, I'm going to go with Kuldeep bhai. Jadeja, I don't know how he sees, so I'm going to go with Akhtar. And if it's a really ranked one, then Ashwin also. So Jadeja, Ashwin, and Ashwin, Kuldeep, and Akhtar for me. If we're going 3 spinner, if we're going 2, then I'd go with Kuldeep and Akhtar because वो batting का फिर वो वही होता है, अश्विन का batting भी है बोल के फिर वो नखरे हो जाते हैं. Samjun Samson has an average of 66. Yes, Ashish bhai, I remember we picked up the stats. Paris का बनता है, Ishan is second up. Sanju Samson is not consistent, bro. Injury आ जाती है बंदे को कहीं से भी, और वो रेड बॉल क्रिकेट में भी कैसा है. We haven't. I mean personally I don't know his record in red ball. This is I think a white ball average that you're talking to, right? Yeah, if he is in the New Zealand squad, I would have I would like to have seen him in the New Zealand squad, but I don't know how prolonging his injury is right now. At the moment, he had done his injury in the first ODI, after which he was not. I don't think he's still deemed to be fit, which is why probably उसको लिया नहीं गया है. But let's see. अंशुल भाई, केएल राहुल से अच्छा तो रहाणे को ले लो, टेस्ट में टाइम पे चल जा. हाँ, और रहाणे का तो टेम्परामेंट सॉलिड है यार. वो भाई वो प्लेयर कभी भी आप बोलते ना अलमारी में से आप कपड़े उतारो और अभी भी फ्रेश है, वैसी चीज है वो. बट आई थिंक एज फैक्टर हो रहा है शायद रहाणे के साथ. आई डोंट नो कितना भी वो कंसिस्टेंटली क्रिकेट खेल रहे हैं. बट केएल राहुल का वही हो गया ना अंशुजा, मैं बताते जा रहा हूँ कि भाई उनको विकेट कीपर के मुद्दे में बना दिया है, और उनको अभी पूरे टीम से नहीं तुला जाएगा. उनको सिर्फ ईशान किशन, ऋषभ पंत, केएस भरत ऐसे लोगों में तुला जाएगा ताकि उनकी जगह बनाए रहे. अगर आप इनके मुतालिक अगर ले रहे, इनको मुकाबले में ले रहे, केएल राहुल का पल्ला थोड़ा भारी हो जाता है अभी के हिसाब से अगर अपन देखें, क्योंकि ईशान किशन नहीं चल रहा, केएस भरत अभी उतना खेला नहीं है और इंजरी भी है थी. जितेश शर्मा एक और शाउट है आई थिंक विकेट कीपर के लिए, अगर मैं कोई सही याद आ रहा है, ही हैज बीन पिक्ड फॉर वन ऑफ आई थिंक द न्यूजीलैंड ओडीआई स्क्वाड के लिए जितेश शर्मा को लिया गया है। तो देखते हैं जितेश शर्मा अगर कुछ मैजिक करते हैं सो मे बी, बट आई डोंट थिंक ही इज देयर इन द बॉर्डर गवास्कर थिंग। सो दैट्स अनदर थिंग ना, आप एक में आधों को खिला रहे हो, एक में आधों को खिला रहे हो, तो आप कर क्या रहे हो भाई? हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू डू इट प्रॉपर्ली? शॉ का टेस्ट फॉर्म है, इसको टी20 में लिया जहां राहुल एंड रोहित ओपनर्स पहले से हैं। दे आर मेस्ड अप इन द स्क्वाड साइज स्केलेट शॉ और सरफराज का बनता है बिल्कुल। एंड या ही मेड अ 379 इन टेस्ट मैच काइंड ऑफ एन फॉर्मेट। एंड देन या आई कंप्लीटली एग्री विद दिस लॉजिक बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट द प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस जो बताया था रोहित शर्मा ने क्या बोला स्ट्रेट फेस के साथ, भाई हम फॉर्मेट्स को क्रॉस नहीं करेंगे। आशीष भाई 100% आई आल्सो डोंट अंडरस्टैंड दिस पॉइंट। स्काई का वही है जो बता रहे हैं कि बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट ही हैज बीन परफॉर्मिंग एंड हाउ ही हैज बीन परफॉर्मिंग, मे बी आई फील दैट ही इज गोइंग टू ऐड अ न्यू फ्लेवर इनटू द माइंडसेट ऑफ इंडियन क्रिकेट, टेस्ट क्रिकेट पर से। क्योंकि वो अगर मिडिल ऑर्डर में आके थोड़े रन एक्सेलरेट करते तो मे बी इंडिया कुड गेट टू फर्स्ट इनिंग्स और सेकंड इन, इफ देयर लेट्स से दे आर डूइंग फर्स्ट इनिंग, मे बी दे कुड गेट टू अ बिगर टोटल फास्टर if they're looking at that way, or if they're playing a second innings maybe trailing वालों के लिए accelerate करके maybe in that way, if they're looking at that way, अगर वो perspective से जा रहे हैं अपन, maybe that is the only reason। सरफराज का तो बनता है based on recency of form in red ball, and I don't see why Shaw is there because of him performing in a red ball and not a white ball, but these are just different aspects and we're not able to contemplate or understand this because भाई as always देयर इज नो क्लैरिटी, इट्स जस्ट हवा में बात होती है, हवा में हो जाता है और लोग भूल जाते हैं। मीडिया को मैं ये बोलूंगा भाई ये सवाल पूछो ना भाई, अब आप जाते हो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस को, आप ये सवाल पूछो कि भाई इनको क्यों लिया, क्या बेसिस पे लिया। बात तो आप ये बोल रहे हो पर आप बात ये कर रहे हो, सो दैट डजंट मेक सेंस टू मी आइदर। Sky plays two Ranji Trophy matches in December when the ODI and Test were going on in Bangladesh. He did play, but what was his performance there, Ibrahim? If I don't remember exactly when he played and like what his performances were over there. But didn't Sky play the one day in Bangladesh? No, right? I don't remember. I'm not recollecting the team. But if you could help me out with that. हाँ भाई 92 मलिका शरावत नहीं, श्वेता शरावत 92 runs and Shafali Verma also picked up 2 wickets at 45 runs. India cruising to victory against South Africa. Very commendable effort from the girls. Zabardast confidence mein dikhe, roaring and stuff. So hopefully we lift the trophy, man. I'm excited for this cup. But yeah, Zabardast performance from Sharawat definitely. Every time our bowlers don't perform in ICC, Umran, Shami, Siraj, Kuldeep need to be tested in quality teams like England, Australia. Yeah, actually, Umran का तो ऐसा है कि भाई पेस है, शमी इंजरी प्रोन अगेन, सिराज का मैं ये बोलूंगा भाई he has been improving a lot। सिराज के तरफ से अगर अपन देख रहे हैं, सिराज has been very consistent। He has been hitting the doors largely in terms of economy में भी जबरदस्त है, उन्हें वेरिएशंस ऐड करा, आउट स्विंगर ऐड करा, इन स्विंगर ऐड करा, हर चीज ऐड कर रहा है। नहीं है तो फिर एग्रेसिव नेचर बता रहा है, इंटेंट बता रहा है कुछ ना कुछ। कुलदीप यादव अगेन उसका प्रॉब्लम ये है भाई, उसको बिठाते नहीं साहिब भाई, उसको कंसिस्टेंटली खिलाते नहीं। अच्छा खेलता खेलता आप देख लो बांग्लादेश में 5 लेके बिठा दिया। अब कल की मैच देख लो, ही प्लेड आफ्टर बांग्लादेश एंड लुक एट द परफॉर्मेंस राइट इन द सेकंड ओडीआई। तो दिस गाय हैज been increasing in quality and उसकी बैटिंग भी बढ़ गई अब। आई थिंक कुलदीप हैज बीन गुड बट ही जस्ट नॉट पिक्ड एट द राइट टाइम। शामी का भी अगर अपन बोल सकते हैं इंजरी से वापस आए थे T20 वर्ल्ड कप में, ही डिड परफॉर्म ओके but yeah he has a on and off, so yeah RDX style कल के पलंदा थोड़ा भारी है। Sky scored 223 runs in 3 innings, so that's decent. I mean that's decent enough to, but again when you look at Surya Kumar Yadav's stats and you look at Sarfraz Khan's, then who has more consistent runs and more consistent runs of things, right? If you go to Sarfaraz, I think he had 111 in the domestic circuit. He had another 100 out of 50 or something. So he has been playing. That question ये नहीं है Ibrahim भाई के what runs this guy has. The question over here is कि भाई क्यों आप जब फॉर्मेट्स नहीं क्रॉस करते बोल रहे फिर आप क्यों कर रहे हो फॉर्मेट बेसिस। अगर आप 3 इनिंग्स ले रहे सूर्या कुमार के और आप सरफराज के फिर उठा के इनिंग्स देख लो ना भाई, वो सिचुएशन है यहाँ पे। इट्स नॉट अबाउट हु प्लेड लास्ट एंड हु स्कोर्ड हाउ मेनी रन, इट्स अबाउट यू सेइंग कि आप फॉर्मेट्स क्रॉस नहीं करोगे एंड देन यू आर डेफिनेटली क्लियरली फॉर्मेटिंग द क्रॉसिंग द फॉर्मेट्स। स्काई कल खेलेगा, आई फील खेलेगा रवि भाई, आई फील ही विल प्ले बिकॉज उसको चांस और जगह बनाने की एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलनी चाहिए। श्रेयस अय्यर या केएल राहुल, आई थिंक KL Rahul might not play, maybe early exit हो सकता है, and then we might see Ishan Kishan coming in. That is one for fun, and then I feel maybe Shreyas Iyer could be dropped and Sky को खिलाया जा सकता, but I feel इन लोगों को एक मौका तो देना चाहिए कि they can make some kind of a जगह in the 50 man era, and वर्ल्ड कप 10 महीने ही है, तो आपको असेस करने को अपॉर्चुनिटीज बहुत ही कम है, तो वी डोंट नो कि भाई 10 महीने 9 महीने ले लेके अगर अपन चल रहे हैं, 9 महीने के अंदर कितने अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलेंगे, बट जितने भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज, अब जैसे ये मैचेस है, आप स्क्वाड रोटेट करो, मैं ये बोल रहा था कि भाई सिर्फ 11-11 सेम खेलोगे आप, तो आप कब रोटेशन कब कर पाओगे, आप कब दूसरी टीम की केमिस्ट्री, क्योंकि कभी भी अगर ये 11 में कोई इंजर हो गया तो आप क्या करोगे, आप 12वें प्लेयर को केमिस्ट्री नहीं आएगी, 12 प्लेयर को समझ में ना आएगा, 13वां प्लेयर, सो आई वुड से कि भाई keep rotating the squad in situations like this so that other players can also get entertained and get an exposure. At the same time, team chemistry बनी रहेगी, 15 या 16 या 20 जने जो भी हैं वो घेरे में, एंड वैसे में आप चेंज करते रहो whenever you get a chance. I won't say कि जबरदस्ती करो, but जब भी आपको चांस मिले, like these kind of matches. सरफराज खान का मुझे यो टेस्ट का इशू लगता है. आई थिंक दे नीड टू मैंडेट यो एंड रेक्सा फॉर डोमेस्टिक एज वेल एज वन. पता नहीं लगता कौन सा परफॉर्मर क्यों भारे, या 100% मुस्तफा भी ये बात बोल रहा था थोड़ी देर पहले कि भाई शायद यो टेस्ट फेल, बट लेट अस नो ना. देखो मैं बोलता हूँ चिराग भाई, अगर यो टेस्ट फेल हुआ, देन अगर आप रोहित शर्मा पे लो, इसके ऊपर लो, उसके ऊपर लो, सबके ऊपर लो भाई यो टेस्ट. जो फेल कर आप कॉल इट आउट, scare people, you have that power, but आप scare भी नहीं करना चाह रहे, बता भी नहीं चाह रहे कि बंदा गलत कहाँ जा रहा है, तो बंदा को obviously he knows given the fact कि भाई उसके weight issues है, but अब बंदा perform भी कर रहा है. I would not say कि ignore the yo-yo test and the DEXA test, but I would say कि at least let them know where they're going wrong, and let the people know why you're not selecting these guys. There should be valid answer. आप खाली हवा में बोल दोगे कि अब अपन assume कर रहे हैं, अभी भी अपने को proper बात नहीं मालूम, अभी भी assume करेंगे भाई विराट कोहली, रोहित शर्मा are not going to play T20 because they're focusing on 50. I mean, obviously that is the thing with Rohit Sharma and Virat. I'm just saying you still don't have clarity on this thing. मीडिया भी जाके कुछ सवाल सही पूछते नहीं, 4 मिनट में 5 मिनट प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस रैप करते थे. I don't get it. Ask these questions. Sarfraz scored 102 games before Rohit wants Sky in every format. Sky की lobby strong है. Yeah, 100%. Sky player भी भाई सबको पसंद है. And the way I'm only looking at it is he'll add a new flavor to the team. In against an Australia, they're trying to mirror the opposite. Basically, जैसे मोरक्को और फ्रांस अगर अपन देखें वर्ल्ड कप में, France played exactly like Morocco to beat Morocco, right? They scored the early goal, and they became very defensive, and then they managed to get another goal. So I feel like India's somehow trying to replicate an Australia squad where they're adding a nice mix where you have Smith Labuschagne and you have Travis Head who plays fast. So maybe Sky could play sort of like a Travis Head and come and add those. I'm just bouncing off ideas. It's not for sure, but I'm just thinking that Sky would add a new flavor in that aspect to the Indian test squad. कुलदीप को बाहर मत बिठाना. बिल्कुल नहीं बिठाना भाई. कुलदीप को बाहर बिठाए तो सब बाहर कुलदीप के साथ खड़े हुए रहेंगे भाई. ये टाइम कुलदीप को बिठा दिए बहुत सवाल आएंगे, और रोहित शर्मा भी नहीं, वो रिस्क ही नहीं ले सकते आप, पूरे खड़ जाएंगे फिर तो. पृथ्वी लुक्स सो अनफिट इन आईपीएल, फील्डिंग में बॉल चेज भी नहीं कर पाता. एग्जैक्टली अभी वही है ना भाई, यो टेस्ट. आई डोंट नो. और देखो भाई, आप मेरे को ये सवाल उठा चिराग भाई, आप भी देख लो कि भाई इफ द yo-yo test and other tests are happening, when are they happening, and on what basis are you deeming them fit for a series in February? You understand my point? Yo-yo test and these things should happen probably 2 weeks or 1 week, a proper medical. But when do they? I don't know how it is. The people in the comments or anyone who's watching us know कि भाई yo-yo test का कितना दिन पहले लेते हैं ये टेस्ट. Let us know, because अगर मैं सोच रहा हूँ ऑस्ट्रेलिया की टेस्ट फरवरी एंड या मिड में है, तो आप अभी से कैसे डीम कर रहे हैं सबको फिट? I'm just guessing. Maybe you can write out, you can change, you can withdraw players, but just I'm checking. When do you actually do these tests, and when do you know? Is my question. रोहित एंड विराट को T20 अब खेलना चाहिए. बिल्कुल रवि भाई, आई वुड से ये दोनों ऐसे प्लेयर है कि वो कहीं भी फिट हो जा सकते हैं, इसलिए इन लोगों को टेंशन भी नहीं है. 10 महीने तक तो ये कोई सोच रहा है कभी आईपीएल खेलेंगे तो खेलेंगे शायद. मेरे को तो ये भी लगता है कि मे बी दे माइट मिस अ फ्यू गेम्स. आई फील रोहित शर्मा, नॉट विराट कोहली, बट रोहित शर्मा कुड प्रॉब्ली मिस अ फ्यू गेम्स एंड स्टफ जस्ट बिकॉज दे रियली एडमिनेंट ऑन दैट 50 ओवर वर्ल्ड कप, बिकॉज इंडिया में है वो 50 ओवर वर्ल्ड कप, और मजाक नहीं भाई, प्रेशर बहुत रहेगा इन लोगों पे, एंड दे आर कंसिस्टेंटली ओनली गोइंग टू वांट टू प्ले 50 ओवर्स. खाली आईपीएल आई थिंक इज द ओनली T20 फॉर्मेट आई विल प्ले, वरना इंडिया के जितने भी हार्दिक पांड्या और बच्चे ही जाएंगे. बट विराट कोहली और रोहित शर्मा का पल्ला इतना भारी है कि दे कैन ऑब्वियसली वॉक इनटू दिस काइंड ऑफ टीम्स, एंड वो ऐसे भी प्लेयर हैं कि भाई आप इनको बिठा भी नहीं चाहेंगे ना. इट्स लाइक बेसिकली रोनाल्डो और मेसी काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन. बट आई स्टिल फील कि अभी तो हिसाब से तो खेलेंगे नहीं वो, बट इफ दे वांट दे विल प्ले इन द नेक्स्ट ईयर वर्ल्ड कप. You never know. Depends. वो इंजरी का भी होता है, हार्दिक इंजर हो गया तो फिर साइड कौन लीड करेगा, 10 चील आ जाते. So we'll have to look at that then. But for now, 50 over is main. Against Aussie, we will have a lot of right handles from top to middle till Akshar or Jaddu comes to bat. Ishan should play as the. This is exactly what Chirag Bhai and I think a few other people have been banging on Ashish Bhai कि भाई ये left hand right hand का कोई change ही नहीं है. It's nowhere we're gonna annoy the bowlers. पूरे right handers ही है. But I agree with this, and this is why I want Ishan Kishan. That's what Rishabh Pant would give us, right? In the middle, another left hander when before Akshar or Jaddu. Now you're not going to play Jaddu and Akshar together. That's going to be an impossible thing. Maybe if you're going on a limp, I don't know. But agar वैसा देख रहा था, I would definitely want to see Ishan Kishan, or maybe a Prithvi Shaw would also be a good shout, because Prithvi Shaw is also there, who is, like you said, Test match में he has been performing phenomenally well. 379 banana मजाक नहीं है. So yeah, that's why we could probably even see a Prithvi Shaw or something like that. But yeah, again, no idea why he's not been picked. जडेजा को डोमेस्टिक सॉरी एक मिनट जडेजा को डोमेस्टिक खेलना चाहिए ऑस्ट्रेलिया टेस्ट से पहले. पहले तो भाई उनको फिट होना चाहिए और पता होना चाहिए कि वो फिट कब हो रहे हैं भाई. अब आप अभी से अगर अनाउंस कर दे रहे हैं, मेरा वही सवाल था ना भाई कि टेस्ट के मिलते पे अगर मैं देख रहा हूँ, how are they deeming these guys to be fit already? अगर टेस्ट का और आप अनाउंस करें तो that means this guy is already fit, already Jadeja is fit. So maybe Jadeja Jadeja should be included in the series earlier to prove his fitness and stuff, but वो भी नहीं हो रहा. And एकदम से आप इसको लाके खड़ा कर दे रहे. I don't think he's even in the New Zealand squad. I don't think he's even in the T20 squad against New Zealand, and even in the I think one day की squad में भी नहीं है जडेजा. तो फिर आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया में कैसा उसको डीम कर दे रहे कि भाई इन ऑलरेडी फिट है. आई डोंट नो, उसको खेलना तो चाहिए, मे बी खेल रहा भी होगा कहीं गली गली घर के बाद, बट आई डोंट थिंक ऑस्ट्रेलिया बॉर्डर गवास्कर फिर WTC ये सब चीज़ें सोच रहे आप. बट वही होता है इंडिया का हमेशा कि भाई मेरा सबसे एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर कहाँ है, कौन है, उसको ही खिलाओ. इमोशन में ही मर जाएंगे अपन. Rohit Sharma should miss a few games. Don't know what MI gives him in that he always gains weight. Vada pav and fafda from Mr. Ambani and Mrs. Ambani. लगता है बुमराह वर्ल्ड कप तक इंजर्ड ही रहेगा. रवि भाई अभी ये सवाल पे तो मुस्तफा भाई बहुत हमारे जो है इरिटेटेड हैं बुमराह के ऊपर, क्योंकि बुमराह की कोई क्लैरिटी नहीं मिलती. बुमराह आई थिंक 2 सीरीज से लगातार अंदर और बाहर होते जा रहे हैं. बांग्लादेश में भी उन्होंने बताया कि हाँ शायद फिर नहीं, फिर श्रीलंका में भी नामदाली फिर निकाल दिया. तो मजाक हो रहा है क्या इन जो मुस्तफा भाई के अल्फाज से मजाक है क्या भाई ऐसा हाथ ले जाते, क्योंकि इससे क्या होता है दूसरे लोगों की भी, दूसरे बच्चों की भी अपॉर्चुनिटी थोड़ी बहुत खराब होती है. मेरे इफ आई एम लुकिंग एट इट, बुमराह वांट्स टू बी अल्टीमेट फिट, सो मे बी इट कुड बी समवेयर वेरी क्लोज, बट यू डोंट नो. लेट्स सी, होपफुली दुआ करते हैं वर्ल्ड कप से पहले हो. बट फिर वही होता है कि भाई ही विल हैव टू प्ले सम डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट, अगर आप जडेजा को बोल रहे हो. सो यार उर्वशी डोडा मैम का ऋषभ पंत ही था क्या? बिकॉज आफ्टर एक्सीडेंट शी पोस्टेड प्लेइंग जेस्चर विद ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट, आई लव बोथ एंड रिस्पेक्ट फॉर सचिन भाई. आई डोंट नो, बट अपेरेंटली या पीपल वर मीमिंग एंड ट्रोलिंग हर के भाई आप हॉस्पिटल के बाहर क्या कर रहे हैं एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट. वो अंबानी के हॉस्पिटल के बाहर उनके फोटोज एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट. सो या आई हैव नो आइडिया ऑन द रिलेशनशिप. इट इज सपोज्ड टू बी अ very love and hate relationship, because Rishabh Pant I think was very angry and stuff, but yeah, apart from that, no idea. Jadeja has subject to fitness next to his name in the test squad announcement. So yeah, subject to fitness, but why to keep him subject to fitness is my question. First you assess the fitness and you get some matches under your wings, right? That should be the way it should happen for everybody. Why just because I know it's what he brings to the table and stuff, but he's been out of cricket for so long, then how are we deeming him match fit? Even if it is subject to fitness. बुमराह आईपीएल में तो इंजर्ड नहीं रहेगा, आगे पीछे का नहीं पता, पीछे में ही प्रॉब्लम है लेकिन उसको इंजरी. बट या डेफिनेटली आई थिंक आईपीएल तक फिट हो जाएगा. एंड फॉर बुमराह देखो चिराग, आई थिंक वो ऐसा बॉलर है कि भाई ही बोल्स द सेम है. आईपीएल में भी अगर एटलीस्ट ही इज एबल टू प्ले अ फुल आईपीएल, देन दैट्स गुड न्यूज़ फॉर अस, राइट? एंड देन ही विल बी देयर इन द नेक्स्ट टूर्नामेंट. बट वही है कि भाई तू इंजरी नहीं है, मेरे को फिर इंजरी है, हाँ हूँ मैं, नहीं हूँ मैं, वो उसमें अपन पागल हो जा रहे. सो या आई मीन है भाई, काफी लूप होल्स है, काफी सवाल हैं, बट आई स्टिल फील कि जवाब नहीं मिल रहे अपने को, which is sad to see, but hopefully with the times come things get clarity. MI Cape Town has beaten Johannesburg Super Kings by 7 wickets आराम से. Dewald Brevis hit a 42 of 34. Vander Dursин 14 runs मारे, and end में सैम करन आके 15 रन ठोक के जिता दिए. बट या ये था MI केप टाउन बीटिंग जोहानिसबर्ग. एंड अदर न्यूज इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट में अगर देखिए जिम्बाब्वे 1-1 हो गया है आयरलैंड में. अडेर रॉस ने काफी बेहतरीन पारी खेली, रॉस अडेर सॉरी 65 और 47 खेल के 1-1 सीरीज लेवल कर दिया गया जिम्बाब्वे. जिम्बाब्वे से अगर मैं बोलूँ उनका कैप्टन क्रेगरमैन 42 रन मारा था, उसके अलावा नो वन शोड अप, कोई साथ में ठहरा नहीं. उनके थोड़े थोड़े छोटे कैमियोज थे शॉन विलियम्स से, रायन बर्ल से, बट 144 ही मार सके. और इन लोगों के पिक ऑफ द बॉलर थे ग्रैहम हम, 4 over 70 runs, 17 runs, 3 wickets. Graham Hum from Ireland, and then Ireland came out to bat, and Andy Balbirnie and Ross Adair together, they had a good partnership. उन्होंने 33 ठोका, Balbirnie और Ross Adair ने 65 मारा. Hector Tector 26 रन मारे और George Dockrell 15. So yeah, Ireland overall finishing and making it 1-1. आयरलैंड की भी टीम काफी सॉलिड देखे अपन. T20 वर्ल्ड कप में भी अच्छा खासा उन लोगों का बैलेंस था. वी सॉ फ्यू कैमियोस फ्रॉम अ लॉट ऑफ पॉल स्टर्लिंग ले लो आप, हैरी टेक्टर को ले लो आप, कर्टिस कैम्फर का भी एक इनिंग्स अपने को याद होगा. तो आयरलैंड एंड जिम्बाब्वे ये छोटे छोटे टीम में अच्छा सा मजा आता है भाई, जब ये लोग दे ग्रोइंग अप इन सॉर्ट ऑफ चैलेंजिंग दीस थिंग्स. जिम्बाब्वे का तो अपने को मालूम था इट वाज समथिंग आउट ऑफ नोवेयर, जहां पे पाकिस्तान को हरा दिया एंड दे ऑलमोस्ट वर ऑन द वर्ज ऑफ क्वालिफाइंग फॉर द नेक्स्ट राउंड. बट या काफी काफी अच्छा दिख रहा था उन लोगों का. सब छोड़ो, ये बताओ 8 विकेट लेने के बाद हमें क्या हो जाए. बट चिराग भाई ये बात पे आई एग्री विथ यू, देयर ऑब्वियसली अ टेल थिंग, बट लास्ट मैच में विल हैव टू गिव क्रेडिट यार. सिराज भाई एंड उमरान दे क्लियर्ड आउट द टेल. सो इट डिड प्रोलॉन्ग, यस आई वुड से इट डिड प्रोलॉन्ग फॉर अ सर्टेन व्हाइल, बट नॉट as much as we usually get to see, right? So I mean, I'm just looking at the positives for now. I know we're sick of looking at positives and we need action on this thing. But if I'm looking at the last game specifically, then yeah, I know, Dunit Velalega 32 mara, फिर Rajita and इन्हें आके 17 मारेला hero, but at least it was faster than the usual days जहाँ पे we would see them score 30 40, each of them would score it better. ये लोग तो 17 मारे, चलो ठीक है. But yeah, that has definitely been an issue for some while. Like Musab said, I just say, एग्रेसिव बन जाओ वो टाइम पे. 8 विकेट के बाद ऐसा लगता है कि भाई हाँ भाई अब हो ही गया, बस अब हमारे हाथ में आ गया मैच. इट्स लाइक दैट. मेरे को वही चढ़ाती कि भाई वो मेंटालिटी निकालना है, घुस जाओ प्लेयर के अंदर. वो श्रेयस अय्यर में है. श्रेयस अय्यर कीप्स टॉकिंग टू द बैट्समैन. अब वो जैसे मनकड़ के टाइम पे श्रेयस अय्यर बोल रहा था शनागा को, स्टे इन योर पिच, स्टे इन योर क्रीज. तो ये चीजें जब आप बोलते डर का माहौल रहना, अब जब इजी हो जाता है आपको थोड़ा बहुत लगता है कि हाँ भाई मैच हाथ में आ गया, वहां जाके मेरे को थोड़ा लगता इट्स हार्ड. यार कृणाल पांड्या का इंटरनेशनल करियर फ्यूचर मुश्किल है अनलेस होम मिनिस्टर से बात उनका भाई करे, बट आई डोंट नो मैन, इट्स जस्ट वियर्ड. कृणाल पांड्या आई डोंट थिंक उन्हें बहुत चिल्ड आउट भी दिखता है. इट डजंट लुक लाइक ही इज वेरी वरीड अबाउट हिज करियर फॉर दैट मैटर. आई डोंट नो उसको लास्ट में देखा भी कब. कृणाल पांड्या को आता है, आईपीएल खेलता है, चिल करता है, अच्छा चल रहा है, चलने दो. ही डिड, आई मीन ही इज डिसेंट. आई मीन वही मां पड़सा कंपटीशन कौन है भाई? सचिन भाई, यू हैव अक्षर पटेल, जडेजा, यू हैव सुंदर. सो कहाँ से कृणाल पांड्या को कौन सेलेक्ट करेगा भाई? अगर आया भी तो ही विल हैव टू वर्क अ लॉट ऑन हिज गेम. एंड या बैटिंग के लिए उतनी कितना कंसिस्टेंट है क्या है, आई डोंट नो. He has, I think, been playing a lot of domestic cricket, but ball से भी करता है, but he's not been performing very well in the domestic circuit also. He's been below average actually. विराट कोहली विराट कोहली और 6 साल खेल सकता है क्या? खेल सकता है भाई. विराट कोहली जैसा टेम्परामेंट का है, ही इज वन ऑफ द एलीट एथलीट्स जो बोलते हैं अपने मॉडर्न डे में. ही इज वन दैट पीपल लुक अप फिटनेस एंड उसके लिए अगर ये मेंटेन करते गया तो हाँ क्यों नहीं, ही विल बी एबल टू प्ले अ फ्यू मोर इयर्स आराम से. 3-4 साल तो आई थिंक वो निकाल लेगा आराम से. 6 साल मे बी अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ स्ट्रेच डिपेंडिंग ऑन इंजरी का होता है आशुकान भाई. अगर इंजरी फ्री रहा तो मे बी, you never know. विराट कोहली is that next level guy. So hopefully रवि मेरा फैंटेसी पे कि सूर्या कल 100 मारेगा. पहले तो खिलाना चाहिए, खिलाया और ये बताया तो then 50 ओवर फॉर्मेट भी भाई के पक्ष में आएगा. फिर देखना पड़ेगा कि what he does in this ODI format, if he's able to sustain a 50 over, and then it'll be interesting to see कि if he gets to play कल, then न्यूजीलैंड के टूर में क्या करता है. I need consistency from the guy at some point. टीना नटराजन, प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा, मोहसिन खान फिट हो गए भी या ना? बीसीसीआई फिट होने नहीं दे रहा. प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा का तो कमेंटेटर्स भी कल बोल रहे थे कि वो इंजर्ड है. मोहसिन खान तो है, नटराजन, बट नटराजन अभी वही है ना भाई, सिराज, उमरान, अर्शदीप और कौन है, उमेश यादव. पल्ला भारी है अभी इन लोगों का. प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा का तो ही इज बीन डिसेंट बट इंजरी प्रोन. मोहसिन खान आके गया था. नटराजन का भी पिटा था जब वो खेला था, बट या ही हैज वेरी गुड यॉर्कर ऑन हिम. ही इज अ सनराइजर, आई लव हिम. बट अभी जो बॉलर्स है अच्छे हैं, लेट देम मिंगल विद ईच अदर. जरूरत पड़ने पे देखते हैं. अब डोमेस्टिक सर्किट भी खेल रहे हैं, बट लेट्स सी. होपफुली अभी के हिसाब से तो यही ये लोग हैं मेरे हिसाब से. Now, since Hardik Pandya's Krunal selection will be an issue and will look, I don't think that's gonna happen. चिराग भाई का ये nepotism नहीं होगा because भाई जो अभी T20 के squad में है यार, they're shouting and roaring. I don't think anyone किसको निकालेगा भाई. हार्दिक पांड्या, let's see, like if you guys go by the squad alone, who you can't replace anyone with the Krunal Pandya, because Krunal Pandya has been playing domestic T20 and he's not been performing well, right? He has I think 150 in the last 10 games. उसके अलावा उसके फिगर्स में पिट रहा है वो डोमेस्टिक सर्किट में ही उसको फोड़े तो क्या बेसिस पे लेंगे भाई. आई गेट इट कि इट इज अ हिस्ट्री विथ इंडिया, कहीं से भी घुसा दे सकते, बट इफ आई एम लुकिंग एट अ T20 का, you have Sky, you have, अच्छा let's keep it to his position, you have you know Shivan Mahavi, you have Washington Sundar, you have Deepak Hooda, you have Ishan Kishan, Kuldeep Yadav, किसको बिठाएंगे भाई. You need these guys, so I don't see that happening. Good night Ravi bhai, hope you had fun and please like and subscribe. जस्ट कपल मोर क्वेश्चन एंड अपन भी रैप करते हैं, काफी लेट हो गया यार. सिराज 3 फॉर्मेट का बॉलर बन सकता है, डेफिनेटली बन सकता है. आप देख लो, ही हैज बीन शोइंग 50-50 में तो मौत डाल रहा, मौत बोले तो यू नो डेथ, पुटिंग डेथ ऑन द पिच. टेस्ट में भी आप देख लो बांग्लादेश के अगेंस्ट ही हैज बीन प्लेइंग फिनोमिनल. बस ये है कि ही कैन लीक रन होता है, बट अगर वो थोड़ा इकोनॉमिकल हो गया, जो रिसेंसी में अगर अपन देख काफी इकोनॉमिक बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं वो 5 ओवर 15 रन, 4 ओवर 15 रन इन द फर्स्ट स्पेल ऑफ हिज 10. So there are signs and I feel that he can, अगर बस थोड़ा और work करे on his line and length, he'll be fine. I don't see Surya playing, only 2 changes. Arshdeep comes for him for Imran, Siraj and Chahal. Okay, and comes in for Chahal won't come in for Kuldeep because Kuldeep was your man of the match. I know what you meant in sarcastic wise, but I don't think that's going to happen because there'll be a lot of Sawala over there. And I don't think this time Rohit Sharma has it in him. Last time it's kaise ki evade kar liye because nobody actually caught them red hand. Like we all caught them on the internet, but media wise, if I'm seeing their सवाल ज़्यादा बिठा दिए BCCI. Surya I see playing because देखो भाई a lot of सवाल यही है कि भाई 50-50 में कैसा perform करता है. How is he in a 50-50? We've seen in the T20 and the way he's performed, and I think he will play. Shreyas Iyer did get 2 chances and he did perform good with the same intent as Surya. He tried, but he got out. So I just feel कि कहीं ना कहीं सूर्य स्काई को खिला सकते हैं. Arshdeep might come for Imran. If they don't sit Imran now, I don't know when they will, because he does have a break in Australia के tour में. But I would really like to see Imran Malik play against I would like Imran Malik to play, but I would like him to rest as well. So he does have a rest in Australia because you've gone with Umesh Jadhav and these guys. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully. Thank you, Ravi bhai, for subscribing, and everybody else who's watching us. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. We do this regularly. I mean, every day का है, बस time का थोड़ा ups and downs होते हैं. Otherwise, we're every day here discussing whatever cricket there is. If it's the IL T20 from Dubai, if it is the South Africa T20 from South Africa, the Under-19 Women's World Cup which is going on, इंडिया श्रीलंका ले लो आप, इंडिया न्यूजीलैंड ले लो, आप ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंडिया ले लो, सब इसके बाद ये चैनल पे होगी. हर चीज़ क्रिकेट रिलेटेड ये चैनल पे होगी. जिम्बाब्वे आइलैंड तक हम लोग कवर करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. But yeah, for now, yeah, I know unfortunately Mustafa bhai के net का issue है. We did miss him and his film. He is still on a very big high for Manchester United का मैच था आज Manchester City से, जो basically rival है. तो Manchester United जीत चुका है, वो काफ़ी उत्साहित हैं और खुश हैं. तो उस खुशी को बरकरार रखते हुए hopefully हम आपसे अभी तो अलविदा लेते हैं. सुना है शाहिद आफरीदी quit selector job. I haven't heard this today. I haven't read it anywhere as well. अलबत्ता एक न्यूज़ है for everyone watching currently, and you know we all really love Rishabh Pant, but we see that 2023 में काफ़ी उनका क्रिकेट से शायद नहीं जोड़े पाएंगे वो क्रिकेट से, क्योंकि उनको 3 लिगामेंट में इंजरी, 3 लिगामेंट उनके टूट चुके हैं एक्सीडेंट के दौरान, जिसमें से 2 का सर्जरी हो चुका है एंड वो अभी फर्स्ट स्टेजेस ऑफ रिकवरी में है. थर्ड लिगामेंट उनकी टेयर हुई, जो एंटीरियर क्रूशिएट लिगामेंट है, इसकी सर्जरी 6 हफ्तों के बाद होगी. तो 2 की हो चुकी है, एक मिडिल वाली लिगामेंट और पीसीएल की लिगामेंट पोस्टीरियर की, बट जो एंटीरियर है उसकी 6 हफ्तों की बात होगी. सो मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली वी वोंट बी सीइंग बिकॉज उसका रिकवरी पीरियड, जैसे मैंने पहले भी बोला, काफ़ी टाइम लगता है. फिर आपको स्ट्रेंथ की ट्रेनिंग रहती है, कंडीशनिंग रहती है, फिर आपकी फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, रेंज ऑफ मोशन, ये सब मद्देनजर रखते हैं. दे विल sort of assess कि भाई ये फिट बंदा है या नहीं. तो मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली ऋषभ पंत इज आउट फॉर सम टाइम ऑफ 2023 तो वर्ल्ड कप का जितना भी अपने को लग रहा था. अदर न्यूज़ में मेलबर्न रेनेगेड्स वर्सेस मेलबर्न स्टार्स, सॉरी बीबीएल डिस्कस करना भूल गया था. क्विकली आई जस्ट टेक यू थ्रू. तो मेलबर्न रेनेगेड्स और मेलबर्न स्टार्स एक्चुअली बहुत फनी मैच हुआ था. मेलबर्न रेनेगेड्स पोस्टेड अ वेरी a decent total of 162. Melbourne Stars were very good in the chase. They had a very good opening partnership from Joe Clark, जो 59 मारे, थॉमस रॉजर. It looked like 88 for no loss थे. They were cruising. एक पॉइंट पे ये आया कि भाई 21 runs और 25 balls था, and Renegades somehow managed to win against the Melbourne Stars. They basically, बहुत ज्यादा डॉट बॉल्स हो गए थे, प्रेशर आ गया था, लास्ट बॉल पे भी कुछ 6 रिक्वायर्ड थे, and yeah, I don't know how Melbourne Renegades won, but Melbourne Renegades won, and here we are today. So yeah, Melbourne Renegades beating the Melbourne Stars by 6 runs, and Brisbane Heat versus Adelaide Strikers में Brisbane Heat चुकी है 17 रन से. लैबुशेन वहाँ पे 46 में, तो लैबुशेन वहाँ पे भी जाके अभी T20 में भी अपना हाथ साफ कर रहे हैं. मैट रेनशॉ और वो मिलके एक छोटा पार्टनरशिप खेले थे, और 154 का टोटल पोस्ट हुआ था. हैरी कॉनवे एडिलेड स्ट्राइकर्स के पिक ऑफ द बॉलर से 3 for 36 लिया था उन्होंने. पीटर सिडल 2 for 24 एंड कैमरन बॉयस 2 for 29. लगे आपके एडिलेड स्ट्राइकर में ट्रैविस हेड कुछ कर नहीं पाए बेचारे. मैथ्यू शॉर्ट यूजुअली जो अच्छा खेलते आए हैं ये पूरे फॉर्मेट में, 39 रन मारा उन्होंने, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली दे फेल शॉर्ट बाय 17 रन, एंड ब्रिस्बेन हीट बीट एडिलेड स्ट्राइकर्स. बट या शाहिद अफरीदी का तो मैं नहीं सुना चिराग भाई, बट या ये ऋषभ पंत की खबर में कुछ थी, एंड बीबीएल के भी थोड़ा था, एंड अफगानिस्तान का भी यही है कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया अफगानिस्तान के बीच में थोड़ी मारामारी चल रही है, जो हम सुने थे कि बोर्ड ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया केम आउट विद द स्टेटमेंट सेइंग कि भाई वी आर नॉट डिसरिस्पेक्टिंग द क्रिकेट, वी आर जस्ट सेइंग दैट बेसिक ह्यूमैनिटी इज नॉट पॉलिटिक्स. हम ह्यूमन बेसिस पे ये बोल रहे हैं कि भाई हम नहीं खेलना चाह रहे अफगानिस्तान से. तो फिर राशिद खान और ये लोग जितने भी अफगानी प्लेयर्स थे सेट के भाई अगर आपको ऐसा लग रहा है तो हम बीपीएल से विड्रॉ करने वाले हैं. तो ऑस्ट्रेलियन क्रिकेट बोर्ड यही बोलता है कि भाई हम तो आप लोगों को बहुत ज्यादा रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं, आपने काफी कमेंट्स भी उठाए आपके गवर्नमेंट के खिलाफ, एंड वी रिस्पेक्ट दैट, बट ये चीज इसलिए है, मैं कुछ भी नहीं है मेरे हिसाब से. देखो पॉलिटिक्स की जगह क्रिकेट की जगह, दिस हैज नथिंग टू डू विद anyone, but it is probably a good way of gesturing it, but I would just say you don't stop the cricket. आप जाके बोलो आप यूएई में खेल रहे हो, आप अफगानिस्तान में भी नहीं खेल रहे हो, so you just play. And अब राशिद खान did again say कि भाई अगर there is no room for my country then I should not play in the BPL. So let's see. अभी तक कंफर्म नहीं हुआ कि वो राशिद खान BPL से विड्रॉ कर रहे हैं या नहीं है. I think maybe कर चुके हैं because he didn't play today for the Adelaide Strikers, and yeah, and he's playing in South Africa, so yeah, that is also one reason. पृथ्वी शॉ ने वापस डीपी लगा ली इंस्टा पे. हाँ भाई, मौका जब आता है तो छप्पड़ फाड़ के आता, तो आई थिंक अब यही है, इसलिए केएल राहुल के भी डीपी अभी तक है. तो आप देखो, लंबी रस्सी मिलना चाहिए पृथ्वी शॉ को. डेफिनेटली वन ऑफ द फाइनल प्लेयर्स हु कैन गिव यू दैट गुड स्टार्ट, aggressive intent, but just hopefully he protects his wicket and plays, doesn't get out aggressively, because life doesn't give you a lot of chances. I think ये second chance है, आप इसको दोनों हाथ से grab करो, जैसे आप क्रिकेट बैट को दोनों हाथ से grab करते हैं, आप ये अपॉर्चुनिटी को भी grab करो भाई. You deserve it, and आप अच्छा खेले 379 के लिए. But with that मैं अलविदा लेता हूँ, काफी लेट हो गया, सॉरी आप लोगों को I kept you up. Hopefully you guys join us quickly again tomorrow, where I hopefully have people with good internet streams and internet, and yeah, back to the cricket hopefully. But till then, I've been Faiz, this has been chasing the target. Please don't not forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends and family. And till then, hopefully you guys have a good night, have sleep well, and get ready for the cricket tomorrow.